friends, it's Miss Honesty. It is time for us to read a story together. And the story that we're going to read today is called A Tree is For. And if you look at the cover of the book, what do you think the story is going to be about? What do we see on the cover of our book? You see a boy and a girl. And it looks like the boy is covering his eyes and the little girl's running away. I don't know about you guys. I think I heard someone say it, but doesn't it look like maybe they're playing hide and seek? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I know sometimes you guys like to play that game out on our playground. It looks like he's covering his eyes and counting behind the tree while she's running off to go hide. So let's read the story to find out a tree is for what? We're going to learn all kinds of cool things that trees are used for. A Tree is For by Judy Bauer Stamper. She's the author of the story. And it looks like she used real photographs in her book, friends, so that the pictures are real, not drawn. What are trees for? They're for giving us a cool spot to have a picnic. Trees are for shade and much, much more. A tree is for having fun. My swing hangs from a tree in my backyard. When my dad pushes me, I fly high into the sky. We climb up to play in our secret tree house. A tree can be a private ship or a clubhouse or even a spaceship. They're using their imagination. Our family goes camping in the dark, deep woods. At night, we tell spooky stories around a campfire. Hey, we saw that picture somewhere. Where did we see that picture before? You're right. That is the cover of the book. Trees are great when you're playing hide and seek. Don't peek before you're done counting. Friends, we were right. They were playing hide and seek. A tree is for delicious foods. Apples, oranges, bananas, and pears all grow on trees. Have you ever picked a snack off a fruit tree? We were talking about different fruits that grow on trees yesterday. Remember we talked about, who remembers what the fruit is that we talked about yesterday? It was green, but it wasn't an apple. You're right, it was a pear. Maple syrup comes from a tree too. Just catch the sap in a bucket to make sugar maple treats. Did you guys know that? They use sap from the tree to make maple. Look out below. Nuts falling to the ground under hickory, pecan, and walnut trees. Squirrels like nuts too. So hurry to pick the nuts you want, because if not, who's going to catch them? The squirrels will eat them all up. Did you know that chocolate comes from a tree? The bean of the cocoa trees are used to make frosting for this delicious cupcake. So friends, these are cocoa beans and they grow on trees. People still use trees to build new houses. At a lumber mill, people cut tree logs into wooden boards of different lengths and widths. See this big machine they're using to cut the lumber? Carpenters nail the boards together to put the house frame. Next, they add a roof and walls. Carpenters, my friends, are people who build houses, and you can see all these carpenters working to build the house. They finish off the house with a wooden floor and wooden doors. When the house is done, a family moves into their new home. So they use a lot of wood to build a house, which comes from trees. A tree is for making all kinds of things. This guitar is made from a soft wood. It vibrates the music that makes you tap your feet. This baseball bat, guess what, friends? It's also made from a tree. It's made from a hard wood that is so strong that it could hit a home run. Wooden canoes are lightweight and easy to paddle. Did you know that rubber comes from trees? The tire on this bike came from the sap of a rubber tree. That's pretty interesting, huh? Pick up your pencil and take a look. It's made from a tree too. Friends, our pencils are made from trees, even the colored ones. Even paper is made from trees. Paper factories turn wood into pulp and press it into paper. This book that we're reading, it started out as a tree. How cool is that? A tree is for making our planet a better place to live. Trees clean our air when their leaves make food. The leaves take carbon dioxide out of the air and put oxygen back in. And that helps us to breathe, right? Trees help the environment in many more ways. Their big leafy branches keep houses cool on hot days. Their long, strong roots hold soil in place. Wow, look at all those roots, guys. It's pretty cool, huh? Best of all, trees make our planet beautiful. What would our world be like without trees? Imagine that, friends. Could you imagine a world without trees? We just learned about so many things that come from trees, like houses and pencils and paper, and our books that we love to read every day. Could you imagine if we didn't have trees? We wouldn't have all those wonderful things, right? Well, thank you for listening to the story with Miss Honesty. We learned about a lot of different things that trees are used for in this story. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll see you later. Bye.